gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have again Danny, the assassin, Danny Roman. Thanks for allowing me having this interview again with you. It's always a pleasure. How are you? How do you feel?
Oh, thank you, Christian, for having me here again. I'm excited, and once again, it's a pleasure being interviewed by
Hey,
you.
thanks. No, thanks to you. I mean, doors opening for me. I mean, I know the sacrifices that the fighters, the boxers, everyone, everyone struggle or fight in the journey in order to conquer greatness, and you are one of the boxers that eventually you go in the right track. What can I say, Danny? I seen a few clips of videos where you've been training hard, and I can see the change of your body and everything. How is it for you now to sacrifice more? Because I eventually you have a big challenge right now.
Yes. Well, it's not easy, you know. If you're trying to get back on top, it's not easy. We know what you got to do to get there on top again. I was there not that long ago, and I know what it requires and the sacrifice you need to make. Yes, we're always training hard. We always get ready for the best. It's a process that I got to go through, build up, do strength and conditioning, and once we do a few weeks of that, and we'll concentrate more on the boxing. But overall, I've been good. I've been feeling good, and everything's been great.
Eventually, we will see in this day that eventually you have a match where there's gonna be a championship where Fulton is the champion right now. I mean, congrats to Fulton. I mean, eventually he retained his titles. Um, June 4 is the day for you. How much is important to have this day eventually as a conquering a championship, because it's been a long time where you try in different way to make a fight against MJ Murad Ahmadiyat MJ, and for some reason politics, I don't know what happened. How hard it was for you to make this fight happen against now Fulton?
Well, it hasn't been easy. You know, after losing the unification titles, IBF WBA 2 years ago, I finally getting the chance to fight against the champion, and now is Stephen Fulton. My focus is on him. I know I got to finish business against MJ, but like you know, my focus right now is Fulton. That's the guy in front of me, and that's the guy I'm worried about.
A I can say that it's gonna be a great fight, a great event, firework. Because I mean, we already see what Fulton brings at the table. We experience against Brandon Figueroa. Eventually, things come out differently in this fight. I mean, judges, I don't know what they decided to give it the fight to Fulton. For me, with all due respect to both fighters, that I could give it probably a rematch. It could be even. I mean, if the fight it was fair for both of them. But at the end of the day, I'm not a judge. I know basically the judges they decided to give it to Fulton. Brandon, I remember he was pretty much upset. Are you afraid of some kind of decisions make it happen like this with the fighters? I mean, I'm talking about general.
I mean, you always we always seen it in boxing, the boxing politics. But you know, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna do my work, and yes, I don't plan on leaving it on the judge's decision. You know, because that's what happened to me when I lost the titles as well. I mean, Figueroa's fight against Fulton, it was a close fight. Uh, but at the end of the day, we gotta respect the judge's decision, right? So my mind is go out there, do my work, and if we could take them out, we'll take them out, and not leave it in the judge's decision.
It's true because sometimes judges, I mean, they do something different, and sometimes the fight fans they get upset because they see things like that, and they say it really does hurt boxing, because when you see so much sacrifice that one fighter, I mean both fighters they put it on, and at the end of the day you can see, I mean, where is gonna lean the win, or who's gonna lose that fight. Sometimes we get surprises. I mean, like we can mention people that, I mean, some of the examples when people are pretty much upset, they say that, oh, I think that the fight you should go for the other fighter, but eventually at the end of the day you said we gotta respect the decision of judges, and I know it's not gonna be your case because now you're preparing yourself, you're going hard for this. Can you tell me how much you've been sacrificing right now from the time that you had your last performance, because eventually pandemic right now and all these things going on, I bet you that you concentrate more, or what is it that you do in this period that we already went through?
No, well, it hasn't. I don't think it's been easy for anybody with this pandemic going on. Little by little, it seems like everything's getting back to normal. It's taking time, but it looks like it's getting back to normal little by little. You still got to take care of yourself because if you get COVID, you won't be able to fight. So that's the main thing. I hope the guy doesn't get it, my opponent doesn't get it, myself don't get it either, because it sets you back, and we don't want that. We're training for this. I've been in the gym all year round, and I've been training hard, and finally I get to the opportunity to fight against the champion Fulton. So that's always in your mind, but like you gotta take care of yourself, and hopefully the fighter takes care of himself, because that's what people want to see as well. They want to see the best fighters of the division fighting against each other, and it'll be a great night, June 4th. Then we'll be ready for it.
I know it's not gonna be an exception. Both of you guys gonna bring the heat on this fight, and the reason why I picked it up and I brought it up this question is because I know fight fans, they would love to go and get signed, probably an autograph, picture, a glove, and as you mentioned, and I want to say it's correct and it's respectful that you guys don't want to get in touch with the fans, because you don't know if someone carries that, with all due respect to the fans and everyone, but eventually you don't want to risk yourself and sacrifice so much time staying away from family, missing birthdays, missing a lot of things, and sometimes the fans probably they might think, oh, he's a little disrespectful, he don't want to sign my picture, he don't want to take a picture, but it's not about it. It's about you guys put so much sacrifice that eventually you guys want this fight happen, and if something comes wrong, God forbid, and then all the sacrifice is gonna go away. So eventually, I'm thankful that you cleared up this, because I want the fight fans to continue support, both of you, like, Figueroa, Brandon, and Fulton, everyone else, but don't get, like, personal, probably, if you just go and shake your hand and that's it. I mean, we're still living in a hard time where eventually it's a hard time where we gotta take care of ourselves. And
Yes.
May 7 is coming up soon, and we got Canelo versus Bivol. Who pick up as a winner, or who do you think is gonna win in this fight?
I think it'll be an interesting fight. Canelo's going up to light heavyweight, I believe it is, and he's fighting a strong fighter, strong Russian fighter. Uh, so we'll see how Canelo pulls it up. Canelo's one of the best fighters right now. If not the best, he's one of the best ones in the division. I mean, he's making history. Hats off to him because he's done a lot. And coming May 7, I wish the best for his opponent as well, Bivol, and expect a good fight, man. There's always action in that weight class.
Exactly, it's gonna be a great action, and I know in your case, it's not gonna be a doubt that eventually fight fans they will see fireworks from you and of course your opponent. June 4 is the day where eventually you guys gonna perform. Where is it gonna be the venue so all the fight fans can know, and they're gonna be? Are you guys gonna have tickets in order to some of the fight fans can purchase it on sale? Can you talk to me on that?
Yes, well, the fight will be in Minnesota, Minneapolis. If you close by, or you could go to the stadium, will be the Armor Stadium, I believe it's called. If not, you can always tune in on Showtime. Will be the main event, Fulton versus Roman, and it'll be a great fight. It'll be a great night. You can't miss it because I give up everything I got. I'll give my heart out. Try to give my best performance of my career, and expect me with my hand risen up by the end of the fight. It'll be
Hey,
a great night. You can't miss it. June 4th.
June 4 is the date. Danny Roman, I know a lot of sacrifices you and of course your opponent. I mean, you guys been putting on much respect for both fighters because I mean, when we ask this question, we only know what you guys tell us. But behind the scenes, I don't know so much where you guys been missing or sacrificing. So I always encourage everyone, respect the fighters because whether you liked it, his style or the way he come out to the other fighter, at the end of the day, both of them they bring us an excitement fight, and of course this is not gonna be an a doubt where we're gonna our money, of course, I mean, our money is going to be worth it. And I invite every fight fan to come June 4 and support both of you guys, the event, the whole event. Before we wrap it up this interview, a message that you would like to give it to the fight fans, please.
Yes, thank you all my fans. They've been supporting me all this time, all these years. It'll be a great night, June 4th. And if you can make it, I know the situation with COVID going around, but everything seems to be getting back to normal little by little. Stay safe. Check me out on Showtime June 4th against the unified champion Fulton. It'll be a great night. I'll give my heart out to you guys again. And you can follow me. I'll keep everybody updated on social media. Instagram _BabyFace Assassin _ and on Twitter you can follow me as well at Team Roman Boxing. I'll keep everybody updated. I know I'm in and my mind's focused on training camp, and so I can give my best performance. And thank you all for your support.
And we understand that, Danny. Much love and respect for you and also for your opponent because at the end of the day, both of you guys bring the fight and that's what makes happen a fight. Two guys, and of course, that night is gonna be a great night. So please, fight fans, stay tuned. And Danny, what can I say? Thank you for opening the door for me. I know you are focused right now, and I want all the fight fans to please respect fighters because eventually if he's not on social media, if he's not around, I mean he's sacrificing everything. Both of you guys are sacrificing everything. So thank you, Danny. I appreciate for the time, and we will stay tuned on you and of course everything that's going on with boxing.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome, Danny.